Namaskar. Are you a mom or soon to be? Are you breastfeeding or planning to breastfeed? So these are the do's and don'ts on buying a breast milk pump. So the first tip, don't rush. Remember you have all 3 trimester to buy one, so take your own sweet time to buy. Tip number 2, don't go for brand. Remember the most expensive breast pump could be the most uncomfortable one for you, so always go for what's best for you. All right. Tip number 3, don't follow what others say. Always listen to your heart. Always go according to your budget and your how comfortable you are. And tip number 4, don't overspend. Always remember the use of the breast pump, and if you are going to be at work only for 6 hours and most of the time you are going to be at home, you don't need a mobile breast pump. You only need a normal breast pump. If you are going to be at work longer, then you can choose according to your needs. All right, always remember the purpose. Okay. And tip number 5 is don't go for designer bags. Again, remember the purpose of the bag. The purpose of the bag is to keep your breast milk safe according to the pH and keep it cool, because you have to bring it back home, all right, to store it, right? So as long as it serves the purpose, so make sure you buy the bag that is important to keep the milk alone. Don't go for designer bags and don't spend so much money in that. Okay. Tip number 6 is do test every breast milk pump, because when you go for according to the advertisements and when you listen to what people say and you tend to buy it, it might not suit you. So when you have the time, try it. Even if you're a busy mom during your pregnancy, you're working and traveling, take once a week or at least once a month to go try every brand, test it, and choose the best for yourself. Okay, these are the 5 don'ts, and next 5 do's are: do choose a simple and compact breast pump for yourself, because if you are going to be working, carrying a lot of stuffs, this should be something easy to carry and something easy to put around. Okay, so do choose a simple and a compact one. Okay, the next one is do share your thoughts with your partner. If you're planning to breastfeed, if you're planning to continue until 2 years old or 1 year old, do share your thoughts with your partner. Remember, when you're bringing a baby to this world, it is a love from both of you. So every decision should be both of you. Then it will make your life easier, and you will always get a help from your partner, and your partner will understand your needs. If you don't say, if you don't share, your partner will never know. Okay. And the next one is do spend money on buying containers. Okay, because when you are putting or storing your breast milk, right, you have to put it in the freezer. You don't want to expose the breast milk with other food, so buy a separate container and store it inside that and put it in the freezer. Okay. And the last one is spend money on buying your storage storage bag for your milk or container, glass container. When I'm at work, I use the storage bag. When I come back home, I store it in the glass bottle. It lasts longer and it's easier to warm it, so, and it lasts quite long, and it's easy to clean as well. But if I'm at work, I always use the storage bag. So these are the do's and don'ts to do. So I hope it helped you, and I hope you will know how to choose a breast milk pump. so that it will make your life easier later when you are a mom. Okay, so I just want to share something with you what I did when I was planning to have a baby. I actually took all my time to go and choose the best one for me. I bought Pum on the Go brand, and I actually tested every brands, and this was the most comfortable one for me. And I did not spend on designer bags. I did not buy the mobile ones. I do work 24 hours in my hospital, but it's not every day. So according to my needs, I just bought a simple one, and I did not spend so much on that. And what I did was I bought a separate fridge for this, just a small one. I did not spend a lot, but it was just a small one, just to keep the breast milk longer, because when you separate it and keep, you can keep at least until 6 months. So when I'm at work, when I'm busy, at least my baby have milk for her. And don't think that this is actually wasting your money, but think on the other side. You can always sell it in Amazon.com when you're no more using, or when you have stopped breast milk for your baby. Or if you are planning to have next baby, you can still use it. So it is always, it won't go as a waste. You can always make use of it. Or you can, once you, when you are no more using it for the breast milk, you can use it for vegetables or something else. If you really don't need it, you can sell it in Amazon.com. So these are my tips. I hope it really helped you. Thank you. Namaskar.